Ouija Shark do 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 do. Ouija Shark do 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 do. Ouija Shark do 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 do. Ouija Shark. Peter.
Hello and welcome to the Superpower Dead team. I'm Peter.
And I'm Rick, and today we're having a look at the fantastic movie Ouija Shark.
A group of teenage girls summon an ancient man-eating shark after messing with a Ouija board that washes up on the beach.
I love this film. That's it. That's the review done. But I love this film, Pete. What did you think of Ouija Shark?
I'm not sure what you can say about a movie like Ouija Shark. I'm sure critics and sages will be discussing this movie for years.
This is a film that was made by a bunch of, I want to say teenagers, but they're like a bit older than that. So it's some guys that wanted to get their girlfriends on screen to maybe get some screen time for maybe their future acting desires, and it's terrible in the best possible way.
I did see on the internet, and I don't know if it's true or not, but it's made for $300, like a budget of $300. And they used every penny by the looks of it. And so for that, they've made a movie. So good on them. They've made a movie. It's got a beginning, a middle, and an end, and some special effects and some music. And that's probably the best I can say about it.
So, like, I could talk about this movie for hours. Like, it's so.
Please don't.
But everything about it is just low budget bad, and right from the, I'm not a film technical person, but this was shot on, it could have almost been someone's iPhone.
It was a Nokia.
But there was parts like, so this is really, really low grade with people who can't act, and a lot of the scenes don't make sense. Like, there's characters that jump in and then they disappear for a car wash.
I'm guessing they just weren't available that weekend. Maybe it was shot on weekends or something.
But so this scene opens with a really long scene of a person walking down to a beach. And she's trying to look like she's looking for her friends who are supposed to meet her there, and they didn't meet her there, and then she goes for a swim in the beach, and there's that kind of Jaws. But when she goes into the beach, which looks like it's just full of rocks because she's stumbling all over the place, and there's those few scenes under the water where they try to capture that Jaws feel.
I don't even think they had an underwater camera. It looked so bad. I think they just dropped their camera in.
But that's the feel they were going for. But then it turns out that this person wasn't supposed to meet her friends at the beach. She was supposed to meet them at her friend's house at a swimming pool. Just straight away.
They changed plans on her. She's like that outsider because she's just friends with one of them, and this is her friend's new friends that she's meeting for the first time.
Like I said,
so she tries to win them over by showing them a Ouija board that she found.
Yeah, on that beach that she shouldn't have been at. So, but yeah,
which summons a puppet shark, which is glowing blue, and just charges at people and they disappear. That's pretty much the whole movie.
There's no blood or anything like that.
No. I think I saw one splatter effect that
there was one splatter effect.
I think I've used the same thing on some of our videos.
If you're a fan of cheaply made, terrible movies, I really recommend this one. I would probably watch this again because there is so much wrong with it. Someone on the film crew has I've discovered Foley, so I've discovered that we can put sound effects in afterwards, because a lot of the dialogue and everything is just that whole, all right, let's go to this house. So it's that distance thing. But then there's a scene, I think they were eating chips or something, and it's like, oh, I'm going to have a chip now. And you can hear the gravelly picking out of the thing.
Well, that was the scenes that there was actually food in it, because a lot of it, they had a barbecue and the plates were completely clean. There was no space for meat on the budget, obviously. She's cooking an
Yes.
empty barbecue.
They finished their meal, and all the completely clean plates were these
Spotless.
stacked.
Must have been delicious.
There's too much to talk about on this movie, and I know we want to keep it short, so I highly recommend this movie for anyone who wants to see a terrible movie that they can laugh at. And I will watch this again and again. It's only an hour. It's an hour, so
Yeah, it's very brief.
it has me chomping at the bit to watch Ouija Shark 2. So nothing in this movie makes sense. The editing is terrible. The acting is terrible. Everything is terrible. But dialogue's, yeah, but in the best possible way. This is magnificent. I am giving it my seal of approval.
It was terrible. Thanks for watching the Superpower Dead Eye team.
Yeah, if you enjoy our videos, please remember to like and subscribe. And please, we really appreciate comments in the comments section. So leave a comment if you feel that that's the way you want to go.
And if you click on the bell, you'll never miss an episode.